catch 'em all.
Hey guys, PokeDan here. With Generation 8 of Pokemon just around the corner, something a lot of people are anticipating from the new Sword and Shield games are new Eeveelutions. Or at least one new evolution for Eevee. Naturally, a lot of people have been making videos focusing on evolutions for Eevee to receive. However, I want to take the time to talk about the current Eeveelutions that exist. So in this video, you join me in ranking the Eeveelutions from worst to best. Before I start, I just wanted to say that I like all of the Eeveelutions. So whatever ranking your favourite is placed at, don't take it personally because I still think that it's great. Also, I'll be talking about Eevee at some point in this video too. I know it's not an evolution of itself, but I still want to give this Pokemon some love. So don't be too surprised when I talk about it. Do remember that this is all in my own opinion. So be sure to let me know who your favourite Eeveelutions are down in the comments section. But with all that being said, let's get started with the video. Number 9. Kicking it off for this video, we have the Grass Eeveelution Leafeon. Although this Pokemon is placed last, I still hold a lot of love for it. I remember seeing Leafeon appear in the anime under the ownership of Zoe, and I also remember seeing it use its Leaf Blade attack. The way its leaf-like curl turned into a blade was so cool, and for that, I'll always have good memories of Leafeon. Personally, I've not used this Pokemon on any in-game teams of mine before. I'm sure that if I went out of my way to do so, it would be a great addition to my team. However, I've always already had a grass type in my party before considering this Pokemon. Who knows, maybe I'll use it in a future playthrough. Number 8. Up next is the Fire-type evolution, it's Flareon. This is an evolution of Eevee that I've not really had much experience with, but nonetheless I'm a huge fan of its design. I mean, just look at Flareon, it's cool and adorable. Like, I know the rest of the Eeveelutions are cute as well, but for me, it's Flareon and maybe one or two others more so than the rest. This Pokemon also featured in the movie Detective Pikachu, and seeing its design take some real-life inspiration is incredible, and when I saw the movie, I loved seeing Flareon. Being one of the 3 original Eeveelutions, understandably Flareon is a Pokemon with a lot of fans, and me, I'm one of those fans. That one. Yeah, this one right here, I'm that fan. But yeah, jokes aside, just its design alone isn't enough to make me put this Pokemon any higher up on this list. Number 7. Glaceon. Coming up next, we have Eeveelution's Ice-type evolved form, and of course with it being introduced in the Sinnoh region, I'm already in love with this Pokemon. Understandably, its introduction alone isn't enough to make me adore it. There's actually a few valid reasons why I like Glaceon. First of all, let's talk about May's Glaceon. In the Sinnoh anime, when May returned to our screens, she brought with her her team that we all grew to love in Hoenn. She also introduced her brand new Eeveelution. Seeing Glaceon grace our screens in the Sinnoh anime, it was a Pokemon with a lot of style. And when I was younger, I liked seeing it, so yeah, I guess I've always liked Glaceon since. As well as this Pokemon is an Ice type, a typing that I think is really cool. No pun intended, and yeah, all this plus its fantastic design, what's not to love about Glaceon? Number 6. Coming in at the number 6 spot on this list, we have the Psychic type SPon. SPon is a Pokemon that I really like the look of. Much like all of the other Eeveelutions, in its own way, its design is beautiful. And the Pokemon itself looks, well, really cool. As well as that, I've also been lucky enough to use this Pokemon on one of my teams before. And on that team it was included in, my Espeon was a powerful asset. One thing, and the only thing I really don't like about it, is its shiny form. To me, some green shinies look really sleek. But I don't know, Espeon's just isn't one of them. The green colouring used on it is nothing short of sickly, and it just makes me think this Pokemon belongs in a swamp somewhere. Although I really like Espeon, its shiny colouring is the reason why I couldn't put it any higher up on this list. If it did have a better shiny, I'm sure that I'd love it even more. Number 5. Up next is the newest Eeveelution, it's Sylveon. Being introduced in Pokemon X and Y, this Pokemon was somewhat of a mascot for the brand new Fairy type. I remember when this Pokemon was first revealed and just seeing everyone discuss what typing it could potentially be. Specifically, I remember watching and really enjoying Dookie Shed's video. Those were the days. Anyway, after long speculation, Sylveon was finally revealed to be a fairy type. Having seen so many people discussing this new Pokemon, I have to admit Sylveon grew on me, and it's all that speculation that initially made me like it. As well as that though, what I like about Sylveon is its design and its appearances as a member of Serena's team in the anime. I mean, it was always obvious that Serena's Eevee would evolve into this Pokemon, but still her Sylveon was an awesome Pokemon. Number 4. Coming in at the number 4 spot is Eevee. As I mentioned earlier, it's not an eeveelution, however since it's a member of the family, I'm gonna talk about it. For as long as I can remember, Eevee has been a Pokemon that is adored by everyone. My personal memories of it come from the Gen 4 games where if you allow her access to your PC, BB would give you one to use as a member of your team. In a lot of my playthroughs, I went ahead with BB's offer and had this adorable fox Pokemon on my team to later evolve into one of its many evolutions. As cool as all of its evolutions are though, I gotta say Eevee is still pretty amazing. I mean, let's face facts, it is adorable. And even though I never got the games due to my own reasons, if I did have to choose between Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, I would have 100% gone with the latter. Eevee looks smooth as heck in the Let's Go graphics, and who knows, maybe if it gets a new evolution in Gen 8, I'll use one on my team again. Number 3. Up next, we have Vaporeon. Again, this is an eeveelution who I've had the privilege of using on one of my teams before. This Pokemon is a perfect water-type team member, and from my experiences of using it, it's also pretty strong. The Kanto region was where the Eeveelutions were first introduced, and this trio all had strong designs. Out of all of the Eeveelutions, Vaporeon has one of the stronger designs, and it truly looks like the type it represents. I've also seen this Pokemon in the anime too, and I've loved whenever it popped up on my screen. Vaporeon is an awesome Pokemon, and it is very deserving of being in the top 3. Number 2. In Generation 2, 2 new typings were introduced, Dark and Steel. And one of the biggest mascots for the Dark type is the Eeveelution Umbreon. I mean, just look at this beast. What's not to like? I've managed to use this Pokemon on 1 or 2 of my in-game teams before, and in all fairness, it performed decently. Although my experience with this Pokemon is what really makes me like it, its design in general is another big reason why it gets my love. The yellow rings on this Pokemon's body and its dark slim figure looks really cool, and I remember seeing it in the anime and just adoring Umbreon. So yeah, it's definitely deserving to be at such a high rank on this list. Number 1. And finally, coming in at the top spot and my highest ranked eeveelution, it's gotta be Jolteon. This eeveelution is one of my go-to electric types whenever I play through any of the Pokemon games. As well as being one of the original eeveelutions, it also isn't too hard to obtain, evolving with the Thunderstone. And well, this Pokemon can kick some serious butt. As with most other eeveelutions, Jolteon's design is another huge reason behind why I like the Pokemon so much. Its yellow spiky figure is something that I adore, and again, seeing it in the anime only made me love this Pokemon more. As well as that, Electric is just my favourite typing overall. So being a member of that type, Jolteon definitely had an advantage. But anyway guys, with all that being said, that pretty much wraps things up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Also, be sure to let me know your favourite eeveelutions down in the comment section. Another thing guys, I just wanted to apologise for the major lack of consistency in uploads recently. I was really busy working on my final major project for college, but now that's all done, so yeah. We are now back with the videos as regular. But with that being said, for now, I've been PokeDan, you've been amazing, and I'll see you guys next time.